It's evident that Neon has and will continue to do these insufferable acts to stay relevant as the creator he envies. On the other hand, Kai's kind persona at Heart of Gold would continue to earn him loyal fans like Ray. However, it can be argued that even the worst of Neon's antics are nothing compared to that of Riot Lol, who is the personification of lust. Lust is a sin for someone who often suffers from strong cravings or desires, often of sexual nature. Riot Lol exemplifies this by streaming himself on Omegle, where he often attempts to convince women into engaging in sexual activities or revealing themselves in explicit ways.
To be honest, can you just okay, when you stood up, I was really only looking at one thing, to be honest. Can you just show me your tits?
For those unaware, Omegle is a site where you can anonymously video chat with other people, and Riot Lol uses the platform to find the next victim of his quote-unquote content. Most of his streams follow a similar format. He connects with girls on Omegle, talks with them a little, and tries to steer the conversation to where he can get them to expose themselves on stream. However, that's not everything, because a couple months prior, a YouTuber by the name of Something About Chickens made an expose video on Riot Lol, in which he showed evidence of Riot soliciting the same responses from minors.
This is Riot LOL. Omar is his real name. He's a 20-year-old kick streamer, TikToker, Twitter/X user, whatever you want to call it. And here's him about to get a girl that's clearly, let's say, not of age to expose herself live on his stream.
And I didn't spend a single Oh my.
Oh my god, my just out. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, why are they not more out is a real question. I mean, what time is it? You know, it's already demon hours. Wait, listen, how old are you? I'm 19.
Oh, I'm 16.
You said 18?
Yeah.
On one instance, Riot even made some suggestive remarks for a literal baby.
Oh my, what's your name? Hey, listen, you're really pretty, but can I talk to the one in the middle? No, I'm kidding. Alright, that's insane.
Now, I had to blur out who Riot was actually talking about, because it was a baby.
This kind of behavior isn't just immoral, it's straight up evil. Not to mention how this is also the exact opposite of Ludwig, who is a strong follower of chastity. For Ludwig, chastity can be defined as the virtue of complete fidelity to a partner, as he's been loyal to his girlfriend QT Cinderella for over 4 years now. It was in May of 2020 when Ludwig revealed his relationship to the world on Twitter, and the couple began appearing more and more in each other's streams. Since then, they've collaborated on several massive projects like the Streamer Awards and the chess boxing event. It's clear that both have helped each other grow their audience considerably, though their relationship is also an inspiration for their viewers, showcasing what a healthy and pure relationship looks like. If I don't have a relationship like theirs, I don't want it. Blood and QT are the relationship everyone dreams of having. Over 4 years later, Ludwig's relationship with QT is as strong as ever, serving as a clear example of chastity and loyalty for their fans. On the contrary, while Riot Lol has since been banned from Kick, no one will likely surpass the lust and desire in his content. With that said, not all streamers share the same values. Some are driven by greed and solely focus on making money. Put simply, greed is the desire to gain as much material wealth as possible. A streamer by the name of Bad Bunny became the symbol of greed when she got angry at her viewers for not making any donations on multiple occasions.
$5 a month! How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know, what are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Because it's like people just really they really don't respect me as a content creator. Chat, I haven't got a donation or sub for an hour. What the for an hour? What the an hour when I'm working for free? What the
This immediately blew up across the internet, and people saw her as nothing more than greedy and entitled. She's moaning about people not having $5 while she is begging for $5. She's basically saying, you don't have a life, now give me money. Penguin Zero's opinion on the situation also matched most of the existing criticism online.
But yeah, this narcissist is probably the greediest person on Twitch. She's like the Mr. Krabs of streaming, but not nearly as cool as Mr. Krabs because she has a shitty personality, a horrible attitude, and the worst perspective on things on that entire platform.
But another streamer jumped in and said this.
And the reason why this is getting retweeted and liked so much is because she's an attractive woman who didn't act like a nice person, which is what makes frustrated incels angry.
Basically claiming that all of the backlash was from incels, though Charlie quickly shut down his argument as well.
Yeah, this hero decides to make it an issue about her being a woman despite the fact that that is irrelevant to why people don't like it. It's because people don't like someone that says shit like that and is that greedy and that disrespectful and that entitled. It has nothing to do with her being a woman.
It's clear that Bad Bunny's greed for money rubbed off wrong on a lot of people, but not every streamer is like her, because some streamers like Jacksepticeye are the beacons of charity. Charity is about selflessly aiding others and helping make the world a better place for everyone, even at the expense of personal self. And Jack fits this description perfectly. The most notable of his contributions come from his yearly Thankmas streams, which started back in 2017. The idea behind these charity streams was quite straightforward.
The whole idea behind Thankmas is to engage so many different creators, so many different people, so many different types of communities to make as much real-world impact as we can with the resources that we have.
And it caught on quickly, with the first Thankmas stream raising over $346,000 for Save the Children. Since then, Jack has organized over 28 different charity events, including ones for Black Lives Matter, Team Trees, and World Central Kitchen. In total, Jacksepticeye has raised and donated over $26 million to charities across the globe. What makes Jack's charitable efforts even greater is that he never brags about them or presents himself as some kind of savior. Instead, he thanks everyone else for their support.
I think we should be thanking all the people at home too, who stay up late, who watch every single year, who stay for the entire stream, or even if you just come in for 5 minutes, donate and leave, it all makes such a massive difference to everything we're doing.
So, while greedy streamers like Bad Bunny are ridiculed and then forgotten by the masses, Jack's humble yet diligent nature is the reason his charity streams will continue to do good for the world. Coincidentally though, diligence and hard work are also the reasons why so many people love Shroud, and also why many have an issue with XQC's lazy reaction content. XQC is one of the most well-known streamers in the world, and rightfully so. He's been streaming for over 8 years now, and once held the title as the most subscribed streamer on Twitch with over 102,000 active subscribers. He was originally an esports streamer who played Overwatch professionally, but as his popularity grew, his content streams went from this to this.
Right about here, in Dallas, Texas, American President John F. Kennedy was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963.
Energetic gameplay to silent reactions. Many viewers saw these empty reactions from XQC as nothing but pure sloth, which is a sin of not wanting to work because of laziness and lack of motivation. In other words, people saw this type of content as sluggish, and many people called him out on this behavior. The problem is that he played something that someone worked really hard on, in its almost entirety on stream, with zero commentary in the middle, and poked fun of it at the end after the video was done. Reactions are only fine in terms of copyright because they are transformative. You didn't do anything transformative. You took potential views from the guy, and now you're mad that people are rightfully upset at your actions. Learn to understand that you did wrong and apologize for the incident and learn from it. This isn't it, Chief, but simply, as XQC's fame grew, his passion and interest towards producing better content diminished, which is the complete opposite of the streamer Shroud, who is the best examples of diligence, the quality of applying steady, earnest, and energetic effort to the task at hand. Shroud first found success as one of the best pro players for Counter-Strike.
They didn't have that last time. They didn't have that string to the row, so automatic down. Shroud has to respond, nothing saves him, and he snaps up in the pit. Cloud9 find five.
Eventually, he moved away from esports and began streaming a variety of games on Twitch, and that's when his true nature became apparent. Put simply, Shroud is a hard worker. Whenever he picks up a new game, he dedicates time and effort until he becomes one of the best players in that game. And it's Shroud's diligence to his craft that'll keep his viewers coming back for more, while XQC would keep getting labeled as a content thief by the internet if he continues in his slothful ways. Penguin Zero Moist Critical can either make or break anyone's career, so these are 5 YouTubers whose careers have been destroyed after Penguin Zero exposed them, and we're going to start off with Sneeko. The back and forth between Moist Critical and Sneeko could qualify as one of the biggest beefs in YouTube history, and no one expected the animosity between the two to escalate to levels too far, because after a series of tweets and videos of Charlie dismantling Sneeko's reputation, Sneeko resorted to challenging Charlie to a fist fight and even threatened him with a gun. But before we uncover how exactly the drama unfolded to this level, we first need to set the stage for the conflict. In one corner stands no other than the king of all commentary, Penguin Zero, one of the most respected and humble creators on the platform. His dry humor, Jesus-like appearance, coupled with his creative use of vocabulary, has made him one of the most iconic figures in YouTube history. Overall, Charlie is definitely up there among the most genuine and chill creators on the platform, while in the other corner, Sneeko is arguably the complete opposite.
Wake up! Come back to reality! Get off of TikTok! Get off of Instagram! You're so stupid!
Sneeko has gained a massive amount of popularity over the past years for sharing his controversial views on life. He is a red-pilled self-proclaimed realist who is on a mission to bring back masculinity, expose the reality of today's quote falling society, and influence his followers into escaping the matrix with him. The divide between Sneeko and Penguin Zero is clear, with people either passionately supporting him or strongly opposing Sneeko's views, with Penguin Zero falling into the latter, having openly expressed his dislike for Sneeko and his controversial takes. The tension was destined to come to a head, and it finally did so on August 20, 2020, when Charlie critiqued the controversial Netflix film Cuties, which featured children in an inappropriate manner. Sneeko responded by calling Cuties one of his favorite movies, indirectly taking a jab at Critical's opinion.
I saw Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. Penguin Zero, who I actually like, is not a lot of good commentators, but he's like, the movie is deplorable. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing. And it's like he didn't even watch the movie. It's just like he only saw the clips that were gonna piss him off, or he just got so triggered by the provocative imagery that he just deplorable. Come on, man.
Ever since this happened, both of them have held negative opinions of each other. However, this eventually worsened when Charlie critiqued one of Sneeko's friends, Fresh Prince CEO, in a video titled Most Embarrassing Alpha Male Ever.
The only thing more pathetic than a guy who calls himself an alpha male is a guy who calls himself an alpha male and then tries to sell advice to desperate lonely men.
Hey guys, we're Fresh Prince CEO. It's time to talk about all my W's. Stay tuned for it.
I already don't believe you. It's super hard to think that anything they say is real when they constantly make stupid fucking claims like this one.
Not to mention they've both shown themselves to be frauds time and time again. You know, we're both triple-digit notch counties and quadruples.
There is no reality in the entirety of the fucking multiverse where this man has slept with one woman, let alone over 1,000 of them.
This was the beginning of a chain reaction, leading to a heated confrontation between Charlie and Sneeko. Sneeko, posting his response on the streaming platform Mumble, example, took the conflict to an unsettling level by showcasing images of Charlie and his girlfriend, in which Sneako's audience in the chat made derogatory comments about their appearance and relationship. Sneako even criticized the fact that Charlie and his girlfriend were in a monogamous relationship.
I'm not gonna say names. Someone texted me. He's in a monogamous relationship. This is his girl. So there you go. I mean, I told you, like, I could hear it in your voice, the fact that someone doesn't have to abide by those rules, someone could go and fuck a lot of bitches, that it's so foreign to a lot of people's ideas, because when you get brainwashed and you get told that monogamy is the answer.
This is because Sneako has been proudly telling the internet that he is in an open relationship, though many people raised eyebrows at this, since Sneako has revealed before that he went to a swinger party with his girlfriend, which would end up horribly traumatizing him.
Hold on, we went on 2 different occasions. The first time, as soon as I saw like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I was like, I can't do it. I was just like not fucking with it, and I saw her, and she was like, I was like, fuck that, I just left the room. And then she left too, like, luckily. I thought she was gonna stay there.
Dog. Why you leave the room?
I couldn't, like, I was literally having PTSD.